What's going on YouTube? Another day, another dollar in this beautiful world we call truck driving. Now we're back on the community post answering the questions you guys posted. The first question: starting CDL school Monday, any advice on what career path I should take? I'm going through a tech school. I cannot do the company contract thing. Going through a tech school, what's the price on it? What's the price on it? But anyways, what career path you should take? So I'm assuming you want to know if you should do drive-in, reef, or flatbed. It's whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. It really don't matter which career path you take. You know, flatbed will pay out. The flatbed could pay more money in the long run, especially if you go from flatbed to step deck to RGN and work your way up the ladder. You know, but you need to have a goal for the first 2 years. Now I would stick with one company for the first 2 years because they all gonna pretty much pay the same, around 60 cents a mile, 65 cents a mile. Well, now, because if you go with the mega carriers, they may be down to 50 cents a mile. I'm not too sure what the going rate is on these mega carriers. If you can find something that's local or regional, that'll be best. That way you get the best home time. But the main thing I want you to do is stay W-2 for the first 2 years. If you ain't got no house, stay W-2 for the first 2 years. Get two years of tax returns. Then go out there and get you a house. That would be the goal that I would want you to do. Now, if you already got a house, then you're gonna have to come up with another goal from now. Not telling you what to do, but that's what I would tell people. You know, getting into this trucking thing, the first 2 years, since you gotta be a company driver anyway, I would go ahead and pay your taxes, go ahead and find you a nice decent house, and then after 2 years of trucking, you just trying to find a way to pay that thing down. Don't do the 30-year mortgage. Of course, I would recommend a 15-year mortgage, and I wouldn't get a house past $250,000. Alrighty, next question. Let's see what we got on the menu. Where has HT Logistics been? Last video he put out, he was selling his equipment and going out of business because he was saying something like the brokers don't got no respect, you know, for the drivers when they call the brokers and things like that. Do you think there will be a time they tell people they can't operate old trucks so that the suit and tie guys stay on top? Well, say they come out today and say, hey, y'all can no longer operate trucks as 2016 and older. Well, what's gonna happen? People like me, cash truck drivers, we'll go to the auction and find us a $15,000 truck that's a 2016 Freightliner Cascadia, got 1 million miles on DD15, and we'll be rolling up and down the street with that. So that's what's gonna happen. Now, do I think they ever do that? Nope, not at all, man. I don't think there ever come a time, definitely not in Tennessee, because they done got rid of EPA here. They ain't no EPA, ain't no emissions, ain't none of that here in Tennessee, so it's not gonna happen here. But you know, if they was to come out and say, hey, look, man, you guys, like I said, you can't operate these older trucks. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go to the auction and give me another $15,000 truck. You know, what year do they recommend? They want 2016, 2017, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna use the exact same method I've been using over the years to go acquire another truck. What would be the best flatbed company for first-time CDL drivers? I have absolutely no idea. You know, I was supposed to go to a mega carrier and do flatbed this year, but you know, I've been telling Tay been on me. He like, Andrew, when you gonna go and learn the flatbed? I'm like, man, you know, I was supposed to go before the summer, but I didn't go. So I'm thinking about maybe either the end of the year or the beginning of the next year when I go back company. That's when I may do flatbed. Nothing is guaranteed with Andrew, but the best flatbed company, I wouldn't look at it as who got the best company, because there is no best company. When you get in this trucking thing, you ain't gonna be no best company. You gonna be job hopping and you gonna be going to a whole bunch of different companies, so they ain't gonna be no best company. You just need to, you know, develop your skills. You know, if you start over here with just basic flatbed, when you get tired of that company, you may quit and find a step deck company and, you know, just work your way up. I would just focus on working my way up. I wouldn't, who got the best company? Ain't nobody got no best company, because company A ain't gonna pay you like company B. And company B, when you go over there, Mr. Charlie he don't like you, so you can't even stay over there. So now you gotta go to company C. When you get to company C, they ain't got the loads. So now you gotta go to company D. So when letting your authority age, do you still have to file IFTA? Yeah, you still gotta file IFTA. I just filed 0 miles. Even though you're not running the truck within the first 6 months. Yeah, you still gotta do IFTA every quarter, 0 miles. That's all I put. What happened with the insurance adjuster journey? Didn't nothing happen with it. I'm still licensed. I gotta actually renew before September. Can we get some videos about the other trucks and trailers? There we go again. Y'all wanna know about the flat top and the blue truck. Them batteries still right there. I need to go by the flat top anyway, because I need to keep my eyes on that pneumatic trailer. You know, I need to make sure. I really need to start that white truck up, move it to the side, and snatch that pneumatic. And the problem is where I'm finna park it. I want to park it where the Classic is at, but I don't know if it's gonna sink through the ground. Cause that y'all know I got stuck in the mud with that Classic where I park, and I don't want the pneumatic to go off in the ground whenever it rains. So I don't know if that's a good idea. I could probably put it on, probably get some 2x4s or something, put it on that. I'm about to look into that. Oh, here's another one. Where's the $15,000 flat top? Somebody asking about Coco. The flat top, like I said, we gonna go find the flat top. And as far as what Coco got going on, I ain't got no idea. I don't know why y'all been asking me this forever. I don't know why y'all on my line about what she got. I have no idea what she got going on. What should I go through for insurance for my authority? You need to find you an insurance broker. If y'all want to get the dirt cheap insurance, you're gonna have to find an insurance broker. How do you find the insurance broker? Go to Google Maps in the area you live. Like I live here in Nashville, Tennessee. Type in commercial insurance, commercial truck insurance. You'll see a whole lot of lists of insurance agents in your area. Call all of them. Call all of them. Get a quote from everybody. And if all the quotes are through the roof, wait 30 days and look in a whole nother city. yeah. I live in Nashville. If these people around here don't work, I'm gonna after 31 days, I'm going to Memphis. I'm not going to Memphis, but I'm gonna look in Memphis and start calling down now. And if that don't work, I'm looking in North Carolina. My insurance agent's out of North Carolina, so they ain't out of Tennessee. They out of North Carolina. When you got stuck on the hill as a company driver. Oh, remember when you got stuck on the hill as a company driver? Stuck on the hill as a company driver. I ain't got stuck on a lot of hills. I got stuck on the hill with the Classic out there in the oil field in Pennsylvania. But you said as a company driver, so you probably talking about with night transportation out there in Nevada. I was out there in Nevada driving. I forgot what I was hauling. It may have been potatoes or something. But yeah, going up the mountains up there in Nevada, I do remember that. I definitely remember that. Let's see. If you was a single father, would you take your 5-year-old OTR with you? If I was a single father, I wouldn't be driving the truck. What to look for? Oh, but to go back to the question, would I take them in the truck? Maybe if I were local. As far as OTR, nah. I don't know. Maybe my thoughts change if I ever, go down that path. What to look for when buying a used truck, or how to find pneumatic loads as an owner-operator. So how to find pneumatic loads as an owner-operator? I have no idea how to find pneumatic loads. Some people say go on bulk loads. They charge like $500, but my experience with them is you need a hopper bottom to be over there on bulk loads. They do post pneumatic loads, but it'll only be like 9 for the whole entire country, and out of them 9, only one of them is good. But The best way to get loads for a pneumatic owner operator is you got to be a company driver. Go work with one of these companies that do pneumatic. Write down all the shippers that you get freight from, and when you get ready to switch over, well, wait a minute, hold on. I'm talking about with the authority. If you talking about as an owner operator, you need to just lease on to somebody that got some work. But if you talking about with the authority, you got to go company, write down all the shippers. You got to call these shippers to get freight direct, because there is no brokers with this pneumatic. It's not like dry van and reefer where they got DAT load board and all that. Now, disclaimer, I ain't been on boat loads in like, 4-5 years, so maybe it changed, but I have no idea. Do you still work in the insurance adjuster's business? I already answered that. What to look for when buying a used truck? I mean, at the end of the day, man, truck drivers are not mechanics, so there's not really too much that you'll know what to look for. It's not more so what to look for is having the money before you buy the truck to fix the truck up. Me, I just say, if I'm looking for a truck, it's got to start, have some good tires and brakes on there, and the engine can't be making noise, the transmission can't be making noise, and I need to have 20,000 on the side so I can just go take the motor and do an in-frame, or if I blow a transmission, put a transmission. It's more so of having the money already in the bank account, to repair this thing before you buy the truck. Or lease a truck, or go to Long Mountain, or Arrow Truck Sales. It's all the same principle. Hey, my guy, I got a question for you. If I needed an inverter to run a fridge, hot plate, microwave, coffee maker, and the other little things like phones and stuff, what wattage type and what brand would be the best? I think I answered that in the previous video, but I would go straight to Love's or straight to Pallet. Just get the little yellow power inverter. It's like 3,000. They got one that's 3,000 watts. They got one that's 4,000. The one that's 4,000, I think, is like $400. I would just buy it straight out of the truck stop. A lot of daddy said they work good, so I'm just gonna stick to what he said. Thinking about getting my 2 cash trucks deleted. What would you recommend doing? So if I buy a truck and it's gotta be deleted, I don't want it. Before I bought my Classic, I was looking at a 2016 Freightliner Cascadia with a DD15 or my Classic. I test drove both of them and I said, you know what, man, this thing got emissions problems and I'm gonna have to delete it. And if I gotta delete the truck, I don't want it. So I just went with the Classic. And the Classic, number one, I ain't got to delete it. I can go to every shop in America because it ain't deleted. I ain't got to pay for DEF and straight motor. It's got less parts on the engine, so that's what I stuck with. Can we get an update on the Flattop? Everybody want to know about this Flattop. Let me pull it up on my GPS. Make sure that damn Flattop's still over there. Too many people taking pictures and asking questions about it. Let's see what we got going on over there. Flattop. Where you at? There it is, right there. Let's see, the Flattop is still over there. View map. Yep. Flattop is still over there. That's all y'all need to see right there, right? But Flattop look like it's doing good. Like I said, I got the batteries right here charged. It's more so, man, are they gonna give me my car back over at the dealership so I gotta test drive the car, make sure the car ain't still cutting off before I take that trip all the way to the freaking Flattop, because the Flattop is like an hour away. So it's not an easy drive when you ain't got no car. The car is acting funny. Any more questions? I think the rest of them I had answered. But it says 52 comments. Let me just kind of scroll through and make sure. I got 9 more videos I need to get done before the end of the month. So if y'all got some suggestions, just let me know and I'll do a video on it. Andrew got to hit his video goals. So we got to the 31st. This is one video. We got 9 more to go. Let me see. Okay, I think I named all of them. Sip, you said you wrote a comment in here. I don't even see the comment. That's what I was looking for. Somebody said, what is the weather like today? Look like it's sunny and look like it may rain over there. Let's see. Man, I think that's it. I need internet for the truck. What's best for gaming? Get the T-Mobile internet. Yeah, Sip, I don't even see you coming in here. No. Yeah, I don't. You sure you posted it on the community post? I don't see it. But anyways, you know, I do plan to get back in trucking real heavy. I'm thinking in August, cause I'm gonna try to run up 100 grand between. I'm thinking August and the end of the year. After my vacation, you know, I go on vacation in July. Then I got my birthday in September. I don't plan to do, well, I don't know if we're gonna do something for Halloween. I highly doubt it, but Black Friday, I don't have nothing I don't need no more junk. I don't need no more junk for Black Friday and all that. I ain't buying no TVs and nothing like that, but I plan to, you know, run up 100 grand before December 31st. So I do plan to run real hard. I know I'm off right now, or maybe I'm not off. Y'all don't know what I do, you know, when this camera turned off. But let's just say I don't do nothing at all, which I really don't, because I'm broke, going broke. I'm starting to put on my cash up any day now. People keep asking, they be like, Andrew, what's your cash up so we can help you out? Well, brother, maybe I'll put it in the description box of this video, but if you don't see it in the description box, I'm gonna have to wait till the next video or something, you know. But that's really the plan. Who is this, Amazon? Oh, there's Amazon. Yep, got my package on time. All right, y'all. Oh, I know I told y'all gonna cut out the Amazon Prime. God. Anyways.